Beautiful. Beautiful. Hello. Hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Richard and Alice. In the last episode, we, I think it was the cellar, and Barney is sick, and we found insulin instead of cough medicine or whatever, and now we're freezing to death in the prison. I can't actually remember. It's been a while since I recorded this game. Because what I've been trying to do is, this weekend especially, because it's a long weekend, I am batch recording all my games. So I'm going to go 2 of Richard and Alice. So I have 2 weeks worth of videos, and then I'm going to go 4 Night in the Woods, 2 Gone Home, and 2 Free Game Fridays, just so I have a week saved up because I'm planning a trip home. So it gets a little spaced out, and I forgot to do recaps. So forgive me if I'm a bit wrong, but we are just going to get right back into this. So my camera's acting really weird, and I know that window behind me is incredibly bright. I can't do anything about it yet. I have to get curtains for it still, and I don't really know how to set them up. So please bear with me. I'm working on it, but we're gonna hop right back into this because I don't really know how to. I'm not a good YouTuber. Okay, so what were we gonna do? We're gonna start a fire, right? Okay. So can we? How are we going to start a fire? That's the main question, is how are we going to start a fire? Yeah, we have to start a fire. Am I wrong in what I'm doing? I really thought I was supposed to start the fire. How do I talk to Alice? I don't know actually what I'm going to do. Okay. Oh wait, there's sheets down here. No? Right? Wasn't the intention to start a fire so that we trick our fire alarms into going off or something? Oh, I got something. I got a cup. Fill it with water. Okay. Oh, and pour it on the TV. Or pour it on the computer. Okay, so pour it on the TV. Okay. And then it should short circuit. It just kind of depends. Sometimes if you put water on electronics, it can generate smoke, but generally it's just gonna kill whatever you poured water on. It's not generally gonna explode. So okay. A few sparks, that was it. Wow, these things are safe. They very rarely catch on fire. So what now? Hang on, there's another option. It's riskier, but no, it'll be fine. It'll get us out, I'm sure of it. Are you going to tell me that other option? Oh, the computer. He wants me to do it to the computer. So a computer's a different animal. A TV, you pour water on it, it's probably just going to fucking break. Computers are a bit different. It just really depends. There's a lot of computers do smoke. Occasionally they catch on fire if you don't have the appropriate means of cooling it down or things like that. They usually will not do a lot of damage to things around it, but when a computer gets water in it, it's fucked beyond all reason. You have to replace everything. Unless you can unplug it quick enough, but then you're gonna fuck everything. Anyways, okay. No, pour the water on it. Did I not hit? Okay, water. Go. Generally, that would not happen, because you see... Alright. Richard, what's that? Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I just... my cell's on fire. Why aren't you opening? Richard, what have you done? Well, I got a fire going, but are you saying your cell is on fire after all? Kind of, yeah. Kind of, and the bars aren't opening. Fuck's sake, Richard, I knew this was a bad idea. It certainly seems that way. Well, can't you put it out? I mean, oh fuck, with what, Alice? I have a small cup to put out that fire? You're standing next to a bucket. There's a hole in it. Oh, hang on, let me just... Ah! How did I know he was gonna say that? Shit! Oh god, the lights have gone out. Yeah. No, the lights! Richard, what's happening? It's no use, I can't get to the bathroom and now half the lights have gone out. All of them have gone out. So I guess this is it? Oh god. Alice, I'm so sorry, I was so certain. Yes, yes, you were. Still, like you said, I'm sure burning is quicker than freezing. A lot more painful, too. Alice, listen to me. I need to tell you something. I've not been entirely... What's that? I don't know. Is it... Oh my god, Richard, I think the cell doors are open. Yes, yes, they are. We're out, I told you. Okay, Richard, don't gloat. Come on. They got out? I can't believe I almost forgot this again. Aha. Go, my friend. Okay, so they're out, but now what? A few minutes later. Sweet. Ah. Awkward. I can't believe we're out. What were you going to tell me? What? You said there was something you needed to tell me. Did I? Yeah, you did. Oh, well, don't worry about it. It's not important now. We're getting out. We can see our families again. I bet Barney will be so happy to see you. He'll love hearing about your daring escape from a burning prison. And here's the thing. I know a place outside the zones, but it's safe. Some of my old squad are holed up there. Nobody knows about it, Alice. We've got food, medical supplies, everything. We'll get our kids and just go. Disappear. We can start a new life there, Alice. Alice? Richard, Barney died, didn't he? What is it? What's wrong? There won't be any new life, Richard. No fresh starts. It's not that simple. You might be able to escape what you've done, but I can't. What are you talking about? Of course you can. We'll make it, Alice. Trust me. No, Richard, you don't understand. Oh, Barney. Such a brave boy. Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Barney? Barney, for fuck's sake, why are you doing this to me? Oh my god, I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. I wish there was something I could do, something I could give him, anything. Just a token gesture. But what? What can I do? Is he alive? Barney, sweetheart, can you hear me? Oh, he's alive! Mom! Oh, sweetheart, does it hurt? Slowly nods. I don't know what to do, Barney. What do you want me to do? Barney? Oh, Barney. Okay. Something to do. Box. Okay, gun rack. Oh, give him the car. Give him the car. The toy car. Here you go. Here, sweetheart, hold on to this. You gave this to me once, and it made me feel better. Barney, heavy breathing. Oh god, what do we do? Got everything out of the cupboard. There's nothing in here. Should I leave? Is there a place to go get help? Go. Yeah. Barney. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, okay. Let's go back to the church. Maybe there's something at the church. Come on, get out the front door. Where's the front door? All right. Let's go. We're going to go to the church. Oh, or we could pray at the statue. Okay, never mind. Let's go to the church, see if anybody's there or anything changed. I don't know what to do. Oh, I've never been religious, but I suppose if there's a time to give it a go. Yeah. Go in the church. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't been religious. So I don't know, but maybe. What am I supposed to do? I just need someone to tell me. I don't know anymore. Oh god, look at me. I'm standing in a fucking weather station or whatever this eventually was, just talking to myself. But the Lord will hear. What the fuck was that? Wait, who's there? You seem uncomfortable being here. I have good reason. A church is a safe place. It's a haven from the horrors that exist outside. And here no one will judge you and nothing can harm you. Is that true? I don't think the elements respect religion too much. Nor do the gangs, for that matter. And anyway, wasn't this place converted into a weather station? Ah, but you can find God's presence anywhere you choose. I don't believe in God. Hell, if I did before, I certainly don't now. I'm sorry if you felt like I was pressuring you to believe. That isn't why I'm here. Then why are you here? Just sitting in the confessional waiting for people to come by? Oh, he's in there. I'm here because we're all in this boat together, sailing towards our destiny. I'm here because people need someone to be here. After all, you came. I sense a person who is desperate, confused maybe. Huh, you could say that. Come, speak with me. Oh no, I don't do confession. I'm not a Catholic. I don't even believe. This isn't about Catholicism. This is about faith. This isn't about faith. It isn't even about confession. To confess, you need sins, and is anything truly sinful anymore? Exactly. So come. It's just a dude in there? What if he's a bad guy? I know it's desperation, but there we go. It's the banker from Deal or No Deal. There we go. Now, I hope you don't mind my asking, but I do prefer to address people by name. You don't have to give me a real one, of course. No, it's okay. I'm Alice. Alice. So tell me, Alice, what would you like to discuss? Mysterious man! Who are you? What's your story? If this isn't about faith, are you even a priest? Why do you ask? Funnily enough, I have trouble trusting people these days. I'm a man, a survivor just like you. Sometimes when it's safe, I take walks by the lake or visit the graveyard. And that's all you do? No capturing or killing or... No, rest assured, I have no intention of doing anything like that, not unless I truly have to. There are people who would have you believe they truly have to do that every day. They're scum, I hate them all. Ah, but for all our differences, we're all the same, aren't we? We're all just trying to exist for another day, see the sun rise in the morning, then see it set once more. But survival makes people do terrible things. Terrible is subjective. Of what do you speak? My son and I were held captive in a basement for days. We've been attacked. Just a few weeks ago, some men tried to take him from this very building. My partner was killed by a mob of men who were stealing from us. They took our food. We barely had enough as it was. I think I have a pretty good idea of what terrible means. Would you kill in order to stay alive? What? People are only responsible for their actions for as long as they're in control of a situation, wouldn't you say? I don't... After which point we turn to our instincts to get by. We are but animals, Alice. We do what we need to do. So you'd kill me now if, say, we had food and you were hungry. I'd try to reason with you. I'd see if we could trade. Most of all, I'd invite you to share what I had in the hope that you would reciprocate. And if I had nothing? Alice, you must understand, these are not times in which we can always afford to think for too long. I assure you, though, you are safe here. Barney. My son, he's... Go on. He's sick, like really sick. He needs medication so badly, but at this stage I don't even know if it would help, and I mean... You don't have any, do you? He's so unwell. Do you know where I can find some medication? You must. You help people, right? That's what you do. Right? Alice, I'm very sorry, but I don't think anyone has seen any kind of medication for months now. And if you could source any, where do you think it would be? Simply lying around on the floor for anyone to pick up? The gangs have monopolized it. You pay hundreds for a single pill. No one has that sort of money. Well, quite. Oh, who am I kidding? It's hopeless. He's going to die. He's already dying. What am I going to do? We're all each other has, and he's in so much pain. You can tell. He can't move, he can't speak. All he does is sleep or moan in agony. I can't take it anymore. But then, what would I do without him? Surely, though, you've coped with loss before. What the fuck? This is different. This is my son. How old is your child, Alice? He's 5. Heh, why do you laugh? If he were here, if he could speak, he'd be telling me off right now. 5.5, he'd say. Children and their pedantry? Especially when it comes to months on their age. So he's 5.5. Is he aware of what's going on? Or rather, was he, before he became unwell? Barely, or maybe, I don't know. He must have had an idea, but I always tried to protect him from the world. He was born into a world that was rapidly going to shit. By the time he could form memories, everything was completely fucked. He barely remembers his dad. For most of his life, we either lived in a horrible, dirty shelter or we were homeless. I often wish I'd never brought him into this world. Hell, I've even wished I could take him out of it. Ew. No, I can't think like that. Can I? It's natural for a mother to want to protect her child, even if it would mean doing something unthinkable. No one can tell you how to deal with this, Alice. It's one of those things in life that you must work out for yourself. But, and I know you don't believe me, and I'm not pressuring you to do so, I know that God will help you make the right choices. Hey, the church. Do you come here often? To the church, I mean. I'm here quite a lot, yes. Have been for a while, in fact. Oh? What, since before it was a weather station? Around the same time, perhaps, but for me it's always been both, not one or the other. I worked here for a time. Wow, a religious scientist, huh? I believe the two can coexist. That is not a very common thing to hear. I am no fool, Alice. I don't dispute the systems that have delivered to us all these years of snowfall. I don't believe it to be a punishment from above, as many do. I believe it is something we have to do our best to cope with. So what, you're trying to turn this place back into a church again? Well, as I say, my belief is that science and spirituality can exist side by side, and sometimes people come, and I do what I can. I can watch the snow, I can observe the weather, the way it changes subtly, but substantially enough to make a difference, the temperature, the wind, and, when I'm not doing that, I can pray. I can help others who are seeking guidance or just a conversation to pass the lonely hours. For all the mess here, it really is a beautiful little building, I have to say. Not too grand, just right. It feels homely, somehow. I've always thought the same. It's one of the reasons I enjoyed it when my work brought me here. In fact, it always felt homelier than where we were actually housed, a building up the way on the other side of the woods. That building, and this place too, have seen some nasty things in their time. But then, it's all about survival. About seeing you another day. The weather. I guess we could talk about the weather. Sounds like the biggest cliche in the world, but I suppose it's pretty apt. Unlike many, I never tire of talking about the weather. How did all this happen? How could we have missed it? For all the technological know-how that we have, and for all of the scientific advancements that we've made, there are still things we miss. In fact, the weather has always moved in mysterious ways. Humanity used to believe it was sent from a higher power in order to praise or punish us. Today, we know otherwise, but in many ways, it's almost like a god in itself. It has the power to give life and take it away. It's funny to think, isn't it, that some parts of the world are uninhabitable because it's too hot? At least, I assume that's still the case. Yes, as far as I know, acres of blistering desert so parched that nothing can survive. I suppose we have it lucky. Luck isn't a word I'd use right now. The camera reset, my bad. Actually, I'd better go. I'm sorry, I need to get out of here. Very well. Tell me, if you do not wish to speak with God, is there anyone you could speak with? Since Barney got sick, no. There's no one. Except my partner, I suppose. Barney made me talk to a grave a while ago. It's not even his. Oh! Barney doesn't know that, but I just wanted to help. And did it? Did it what? Help. Him? Probably. Me? No. Actually, I don't know. You know what? Maybe it did. Perhaps you should talk to your partner now. I'm a firm believer in the value of family. Your partner will always be the person from whom to seek guidance. Maybe you're right. Thank you. You are very welcome. Alice? Yeah? I'm not here to tell you what to believe. We have free will for a reason, and your views are just as valid as mine or anyone else's. You should always follow those beliefs. However, I hope you may take some solace in the knowledge that I will be praying for you. And I do believe, even if things seem bleak, or if they become unfathomably hard to handle, that there is someone looking out for you. Someone guiding the way. I wish you the very best of luck. I'm gonna cry. Okay. Hey. Christ, I feel stupid. It's not even you down there. I don't even know if you got a proper fucking burial. I'm sorry. We couldn't exactly stick around. I don't know who's really down there. This whole place is full of unmarked graves. I suppose it doesn't matter. Mark. Oh, his name is Mark. My bad. I miss you so fucking much. Not a day goes by when I don't. Why'd you have to be so goddamn brave? Why did you have to go and do the right thing? Why can't it have rubbed off on me? Oh, if you were here right now, you'd put your arm around me and tell me your plan. You knew what to do. You always did. Hell, if you were here right now, maybe this wouldn't have happened at all. Barney wouldn't be sick, and we wouldn't be stuck here in the middle of this fucking power play between God knows who. This is all your goddamn fault, you know. Heh. You always had things sorted, always knew the best way forward. The world no longer has a place for people like you, Mark. It's all just chaos these days. Maybe it's better you're not around to see it. Oh. Alice. I should never have been a mother, should I? You always said to me, Alice, it'll be fine once he comes along. Stop fretting. Well, that turned out well, didn't it? You couldn't make this up. You were always my rock, always telling me everything was going to be all right, that I'd do okay, that I'd be a good mother. And you know what's the worst part? The worst goddamn part of all this? I know exactly what you'd say if you were here. You'd tell me I'm stronger than I think, that I don't give myself enough credit, that I'm far too hard on myself. You always did that. Looks like I finally proved you wrong, huh? It doesn't feel like a victory at all. Mark, our son is sick. Really, really sick. I tried to help him. Christ, I fucking tried, and I'm sure some of this is my fault, but look at it. Look at the state of this fucking world. If it hadn't been pneumonia, it'd have been something else. So he does have pneumonia. You need medicine for that. You can die from pneumonia. My aunt almost died a couple years back because she went so long untreated. It is serious. It's more than a cold. I found medicine, but it was no good. The only people around for miles are mercenaries and murderers. There's nobody left to turn to. He's suffering, Mark, and I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I can't stand to see him go through this. Do you remember? Early in our relationship, my depression came back. I was going to take my own life. You came over unexpectedly that night and found me there, pills in hand. Do you remember what you made me promise? That no matter what, I'd never give up on myself again. That I'd keep living for you. For myself. For the first time in years, I feel like breaking that promise. But then I remember your face that night. I remember how I broke your heart, and I can't. And then I look at Barney, and I see that special, amazing, wonderful life that we created together. And I look at him now, and he's suffering, Mark. And he's not going to stop suffering. I don't know what I can do to stop it. You'd know. You always knew. What the hell should I do? I don't know what to do. What do I do? Answer me, you fucker. Answer me. I'm not gonna yell. My neighbors are right outside. So this is how it is. This is how it ends. It's a long episode, but we're like in a non-stop cutscene. Barney? Barney, how are you feeling, sweetie? Grown? Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Oh, Holy Spirit. Get all three of them. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Barney, sweetheart, your mommy's here. Your mommy's brave, fierce lion. You are. Okay. You've made me happier than anything else in this world. I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry we brought you into this hell. You deserve better, Barney. We all did. Barney, I love you very, very much. No way. Oh, no fucking way. Alice, I'm so sorry. It's okay. I've had a long time to come to terms with it, but maybe you understand now why I've lost hope. I understand it. I'm sorry. Again. I've come so far, though. Alice. Heh, I guess the least I can do is make sure you don't screw up getting us out of here. Oh my God, this is just a fun fucking episode. Oh wow. This is not how I remember it. Oh my god, she had to kill her son. And then you get into this battle of, if you are a parent, I'm not a parent, I'm not. I don't have a kid, I've never had a kid, I'm not planning on having one anytime soon. But you get into this battle where your child is suffering. It's not like the world is difficult and life is hard, but they're dying, they're in pain, they're in agony, and you cannot fix it. There's no options, or you can't find options. You get into this battle of, do you do the unthinkable? Do you actually do that? I know some people would say, no, you fight until the last breath. You try and try and try until all options are exhausted, or no, you die with your kid. But in this kind of situation, would you be able to make that kind of decision? Having lost so much, having lost as much as Alice has, with losing her husband and then her son, and then being captured, that is so interesting. Oh, that's such a hard episode. That's a hard one. That is a hard episode. I'm really glad we did that. This episode's long. I'm gonna make the next one pretty short, but I'm really glad we played through all of that in one episode, because that was tough. Alright, guys. Let me know what you thought about this in the comments down below, or like the video if you enjoyed it. I am really, really into this. I'm super into this. I need to figure out what's going on. And we're not even that far in. We're only a couple hours in. So, I'm excited to see where we go. But, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and yeah. Have a fantastic day and night out there, wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, and please stay safe. Much love to your faces. I will see you guys in the next video. Fuck.